The year was 1888, a time of great change and uncertainty. A horse-drawn carriage sped through the English countryside, its wheels kicking up dust as it raced against time.
Jonathan, hold on tight! We mustn't lose control! I might use my gut to protect us!
Inside sat Joestar, a man of noble birth and great responsibility, a nobleman of renowned wealth and influence, and his young son, Joestar, who looked up to his father with admiration.
Father, the horses are going wild. What should we do?
The horses, spooked by an unseen terror, began to panic uncontrollably. The carriage careened off the road, its path now dictated by chaos. The horses, spooked by a shadowy figure that seemed to appear out of nowhere, it crashed violently, leaving Gyatt and Joestar injured and stranded in the middle of nowhere. Out of the darkness emerged Dababibu Scoop Diddy Poop Pop Saibi Scoop, a cunning thief with a notorious reputation.
Well, what do we have here? A nobleman in distress? What do we have here? A chance for fortune, perhaps?
He approached the wreckage, his intentions unclear. Darararararnaga was twirsing on his face like fortnighty mots.
I was going to rob you, but I will, ha 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 lol, take the L loser. But seeing you like this, I can't leave you with all of those rings and expenses. You know I will take everything you have.
Goga, Poopy Pants, delirious from the crash, his vision blurred and mind foggy, mistook Darbabardabi actions for genuine kindness, a grave misunderstanding. Thank you, kind sir, you saved us. We are forever in your debt. Little did he know this seemingly kind act would seal his family's fate, intertwining their destinies in ways unimaginable. 12 years passed. Joestar D's nuts blossomed into a bright and athletic young man.
Father, look, I won the match.
He lived a charmed life at the Joestar estate with his father, but their peace was marred by the presence of Gyatt Brandadildo, Dabadidios' son.
Well done, Joestar, but remember, there's always room for improvement.
After Dibilios' death, George had adopted Dr, honoring his supposed debt to the thief. Dr, with his sharp wit and charming facade, hid a venomous envy.
One day everything you have will be mine, Joestar D's nuts.
He coveted Joestar's life, his inheritance, everything. His resentment festered, a dark secret hidden beneath a veneer of civility. Dr's cruelty knew no bounds. He tormented Joestar D's nits at every turn, making his life a living nightmare. Every day brought a new scheme, a new way to break Joestar spirit.
Dio, why do you keep doing this to me? What have I ever done to deserve this?
He sabotaged Joestar's relationships, turned his friends against him, and even stole his first kiss with Vasa Perijok Pendleton, a guy Joestar cherished deeply. Dr's actions were calculated, each one designed to isolate Joestar further.
Let go of me, Diablo! You have no right to treat me this way!
What's the matter, Vasya? Don't you like me? Can't you see how perfect we could be together?
Driven by a twisted desire to claim everything for himself, Diobliodid resorted to a sinister plot. His ambition knew no limits, and he would stop at nothing to achieve his goals. He procured a poison, the same one that had killed his own father, and slowly began to administer it to Guj Sigmas, hoping to inherit the Joestar fortune. His plan was as cold and calculated as his heart.
Soon, Joestar, everything will be mine, the Jagbagstra legacy, the fortune, and even your happiness.
And so the wheels of fate continued to turn, each tick of the clock bringing them closer to an inevitable confrontation, setting the stage for a battle that would echo through generations. The legacy of the Joestars and the malevolence of Drs would clash in a saga that would be remembered for ages.
I uncovered Dao's scheme, but not before my father's health deteriorated. I was desperate to save him, so I sought an antidote.
Jonathan's search led him to the truth behind Dig Big Sussy Ball's cruelty. He discovered an ancient artifact hidden within the Joestar estate, a stone mask.
This is no ordinary relic. It is a conduit to a power beyond human comprehension.
The mask, when activated by blood, transformed its wearer into a vampire. Jonathan realized with horror that Joao had used the mask, embracing its power and becoming a creature of the night. Faced with an enemy of unimaginable evil, Jonathan Joestar, for Joestar had no choice but to prepare for the battle of his life. Janbaju trained under thick Gyatt Willis, a master of Haman, dedicating every waking moment to mastering this ancient art. Haman, a form of martial arts that harnesses the sun's energy, was not just a technique but a way of life. It was the only way to combat Diablos' newfound vampiric powers, powers that threatened to engulf the world in darkness.
My journey was fraught with danger. I faced monstrous foes, each encounter pushing me to my limits. Each enemy was more deadly than the last, testing not just my strength but my resolve, all while grappling with the betrayal of my brother, a wound deeper than any physical scar.
The final confrontation was brutal, a clash of titans that shook the very foundations of their world. Joestar, fueled by righteous fury and the power of Haman, fought Geo. The battle raged on, brother against brother, good against evil, light against darkness.
In the end, I emerged victorious, seemingly vanquishing Gyatt, but the cost was immense.
But the victory was short-lived, a fleeting moment of peace in an ongoing war. Didio, clinging to life, vanished into the night, his thirst for power and revenge far from extinguished. His malevolent presence lingered, a dark shadow over the world. The world was forever changed, a testament to the destructive power of their feud. And Joestar knew his fight was far from over. The battle had just begun, and he would need every ounce of strength and courage to face the challenges ahead. The legacy of their feud was just beginning, a saga that would echo through the ages.